Here's the way the secret to success. Uh, but God here gives us some things that we need to do. Hello, YouTube, and welcome back. So glad you're here today. Today we're going to be looking at Proverbs chapter number 2. Proverbs 2 today. We've been in our series on Proverbs, and we've made it through the first chapter. I mean, come on, that's pretty good. But we'll be in our the second chapter today, and we'll start reading it, and we'll stop as the Lord leads us. So it says, "My son, if thou wilt receive my words and hide my commandments with thee, so that thou incline thine ear unto wisdom, and apply thine heart to understanding. Yea, if thou criest after knowledge, and liftest up thy voice for understanding, if thou seekest her as silver, and searchest for her as for hid treasures, then thou shalt understand the fear of the Lord, and find the knowledge of God." Here we see a command that is so important in our lives, and some things how we can search for wisdom. Have you searched for wisdom? I know, man, you could look at so many places everywhere saying, oh, here's how you get wisdom. Here's the way, the secret to success. But God here gives us some things that we need to do. Uh, how much do you want wisdom? How much do you want to get a hold of God? How much do you want the power of God? How much do you want to go about your day, to go about your life, doing the things of God? How much, how desperate is it in your life? You say, oh, I'm not that smart. Okay, if you're not that smart, why don't we ask for wisdom? Why aren't we going to God for wisdom? Look how we're supposed to search for. I love how the Proverbs are written here. Yea, if thou criest after her, after knowledge, and liftest up thy voice for understanding. It was that crying after. That, oh, I have to have this, I have to have this, I have to have this, I have to have this. And then lifting up thy voice. God, I've got to have your help. God, I need your help. God, I've got to have you. If I don't have you, God, I don't know what I'm going to do. If I don't have wisdom, I don't know how I'm going to go in this situation. Have you lifted up your voice to God Almighty? And then, if thou seekest her as silver. Think about when you find silver, man. That's awesome, man. Why it says that it's that precious metal. It's that precious metal that God has put into the earth. And what did men do for silver? Man, there's been killed over silver. There's been worked to death to find silver. Man, I love the old Wild West and those gold and silver mines. Man, they would risk everything just to find a little bit. Why? Because it was precious to them. But is the Word of God, is wisdom that precious to us? Think about the money that you go after in your life. Is money more important than looking after wisdom? Is having the newest whatever more important than wisdom? No, that job, I have a wife. I have to provide for her. But if my job and getting money is more important than getting wisdom, and as much as I want to, I need to get wisdom. But as much as I want to provide for my wife, I want to provide my wife anything. She hates going to the store with me, because she knows that if she says, "Hey, oh man, I like that. Hey, I that would be cool to have." Man, I'm like, okay, well, let's get it. Let's get it for you. Why? Because I want to please her. I want to get that for her. But here we see that that's how we need to search for wisdom. That's how we need to go after the things of God. What is that? Seek us for her and search for her as for hid treasures. You think about those treasure maps, and oh man, people would spend their entire lives just to look for a little bit of treasure that might be at the end. Oh, I know as a kid, man, treasure map was the coolest thing ever. I'm like, man, I want to find a treasure map. I want to go find a gold mine. That'd be awesome. This long last gold mine, I'm going to be rich the rest of my life. What is it? It's seeking for it. That's how we should go after these proverbs. It does say, then thou shalt understand the fear of the Lord and find the knowledge of God. It says, then you're going to understand it. then you're going to get a hold of it. Then you're going to know that God is on his throne. Then you're going to know that the things of God are the way to go. Then you're going to know how important everything in the Christian life is. Today we have these Proverbs. They're wonderful Proverbs. I love Proverbs chapter number 2. And there's 22 verses, and we'll get into the rest of them, I'm sure. But we see here how we're supposed to go after wisdom. We see the recipe. Give it everything you have. Give it 100%. Give it your entire might. No matter the consequences, no matter who makes fun of you, no matter what goes on in your life, say, I am going after this. I am going after what God has for me. I don't care who likes it, lumps it, doesn't matter. I'm going after it. Today, let's do that. Thank you so much for being a part of the YouTube channel. And come back tomorrow and learn some more about the Bible. Have a great day, and hope we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.